Hi folks, welcome back to Farming Simulator 21, 22, I can't remember, I think it's 22. Yeah, I actually had to alt tab to remember what the game is. Yes, it's Farming Simulator 22. So there has been a few big changes to the farm. It sounds what I'll do is I'm just still doing the main two areas, which is the soybean and the sugar beet, but I've added a bunch of productions and I've moved a whole bunch of stuff. You can probably even see it from here. I have removed temporarily the animals. They will get moved once we get the cash back for it. So yeah, they were handy, but well, I'll show you once I get this lined up. So obviously these two fields haven't changed, so we'll run through it all. So you can see I've moved this down to where the grass field is, and also you can see I've extended the grass field. It is now maybe about 30% more. So yeah, we'll jump into one of the vans actually. So you can see here the grass field is now all the way up to where the animals were. The animals are going to go here. This is where the water storage is, so you can see there's certain water over there. That little tank thing there with the marker is a water distributor. So that we just fill that up with water, and then that distributes it wherever it needs to be. So that will be pretty handy. So I'm not having to drive back and forth with water everywhere. That will just take it. I don't know if it distributes it to animals. If it doesn't, it doesn't matter. Animals are extremely easy to keep fed with water. They do not require much. So I'm just going to top this thing up. I'll turn that engine off. So I'll just jump into one of these. I'm going to need to buy a bunch of new vehicles as well. I'll just use this vehicle temporary. So you can see the two fields that haven't changed. Obviously I've cut the road that used to go all the way along is now gone. It's now further up. So usually this used to just go straight over in that direction. I've put fertilizer, so you probably saw I've moved the sprayer down here. That's going to get reset once I've reset all the other vehicles, because I'm going to have that here where the grass is, because that's where it's going to be needed most. Because grass itself is one fertilizing stage. As you know, you can have two. So the grass is going to be its own, and then that fertilizer sprayer is going to do the next set, and it will cover the entire field without having to be topped up. So I don't need to worry about it running out halfway up the field. So this field here, this is going to be our next project, but that's going to be a while because we still need to get the baler. I'm going to renew the baler to a round baler, and I'm also going to get a tractor for that baler because it's still using the lime spreader from field 2. Yeah, that's still sharing that field tractor. I might do it after this harvest, just save up for a new vehicle. And you also see that I've found you can find signposts around this map that remove certain items. So I've removed the big electricity pole that went right along here, because I might move it later. So the idea for this bit, so you can see I've got a split there, and I've got a split down the bottom. I might actually, where does that split come from? I would like it to come around. Actually, where it is actually fine. Yeah, that's actually fine. So, as you know, this side is going to be another field. That side is going to be another field. And then we'll probably have another one about maybe here. We'll probably have like another split here. And then that's going to be another separate field there and there. So yeah. That's the plan. So we'll eventually split all that down. Obviously I'll need to cut all those trees down. I think those trees, are those trees on this side? No, they're on. Yeah, I'll need to cut them all away. That's fine though, because it's going to be extra cash. I think I've actually got money. I need to drive on the tarmac. That's what it's for. This thing's faster on this than it is on fields. So this actually takes us all the way back. So I could probably put... So I don't think the cow pen will fit on the other one. So I might just put the sheep and the not the pigs, the sheeps and the chickens on the other one. And maybe put the cows over here. Probably. So you can see this. As I said, I'm going to make this one potato. Because we need that for one of the productions. So I'll show you the productions because there's a few big changes in them. So rather than selling the sugar beet directly, well, distributing the sugar beet directly to the sugar mill, we're now going to separate it using these sugar beet things. I've not fully leveled up these, which you can see the numbers, that's the level they're on. And it actually goes by number, so you can see these are all 10, then it goes 8, 9, and then 10's at the top. So the sugar beet will come in here instead. A maxed out one will give you 250,000, so you can see the water distributor has already put water in here, which is awesome. And then it will give out sugar beet cut, slurry, and stones, which we need. We need slurry for this production. I'll turn that on as well. So the slurry will give us methane and digestate. The methane then goes to the gold along with the stones. And that will make us gold, so that those will look brown basically, and the outcome from the gold is really good. In fact, let's check the price of gold. What's average at? Gold, you're talking about 4,000, almost 5,000 per. And it's really good in June. It doesn't really drop by much, to be honest. There's maybe like 1,000 in there. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that running. And that can sell whenever it's ready. So yeah, that's that. So yeah. That's why I've put quite a few of those sugar beets, because they only produce a certain amount of everything, so they're not massively fast, and they can only hold 250,000. So yeah, we'll let them run when we've got the sugar beet for this harvest. So yeah, as I says, this is where the sheep and the chickens is going to go. And I'm also going to put the greenhouses in this bit. So you can see I've moved the bales over to here. This hasn't changed. This hasn't moved, it's still where it was. because that's still producing, so I've left it. So we've got a little road section here which cuts back onto this main bit, and we've obviously got this road bit here that goes directly to the shop. Then you've got the sugar beet area here. So I don't know whether this is actually showing it's got sugar beet in it, because it doesn't. Oh, it could be because it's turned on, maybe the others aren't turned on. Right, they're not turned on, that's why they're not showing up. So they'll probably spill over. Oh, it's really loud here now. Yeah, they're all turned on. So that's obviously where the water would go, but because it's got an automatic distribution, that'll be fine. So yeah, that's the basics of the tour. So as I said, there's been quite a few big changes. And I also found the place where you offload at the train station, so when we get soybeans and stuff, we'll be taking it to the proper, like, the train station, because you get a lot more out of the train station than you would at the farmer's market. I'm actually going to have a check. Is there anything in here we can sell? Oh, we've got water in there. I can get rid of that. So we've got fresh grass, as you can see, 389,000 units. I don't know where to put that. At the moment that's just waste. Right now. So yeah. So yeah, there's a sprayer. We'll just spray the grass. So this should be double fertilised. So that's its second growth stage. I don't cut that until harvest time with the... In theory you can get 3 cuts in a year, but I'm only going to go doing 2. I'm going to let it grow fully. So the first one would be in March, then the last one would be in October, basically. I suppose I could even do it as April as the first cut, when we're doing the recording session, because obviously when I'm doing the sugar beet I do that separately. But yeah, we'll go and see how this guy's getting on. See, we could probably set this off now. I'm eventually going to repair all the vehicles and stuff. Eventually. I think we need to put another load out of seeds soon. Because obviously I used it when we was extending the grass field and what have you. So I'm going to set this off. So yeah, what we could do is I could go and jump and the tractor that's got the wood chips in it, we could go and sell this. That may actually give us enough for it. It will give us enough for the tractor for the baler, so we don't have to keep sharing it. But obviously we need the... I'm not going to do anything with this field until we've got at least the harvester. Which, a potato harvester is quite a bit of money. But with all the productions going, once we get the cut sugar beet going, we should be making money. Yeah, the harvester is 495 and the header's 104, so that's about 500, 600,000 nearly. which is a bit of money. So you will go and sell this wood chip, and then we'll go and buy another tractor for that baler. Although I think I was going to wait, because I want to reorganise some of the vehicles, because one of the vans is out of place, because I customised it by mistake, so it's out of rotation. And I kind of want, I might actually sell one of the smaller tractors. That might actually even give us enough for that, plus this might even give us enough for a harvester. I don't know, we'll see. So we'll get this down here. It's just been minimised, it sounds quiet. No, it's fine. I don't know. That one. I'm pretty sure there's a little signpost somewhere that gets rid of all the trees, but I just haven't found one. So I would rather just do that, to be honest. So otherwise I just need to cut them all down with this thing. That's not as much as I thought it was going to be. You can see the amount of trees. I genuinely do not need all these trees anyway. There might be a signpost somewhere that I can cut down. I know there's one that gets rid of the lake. I've seen that, but I want to keep the lake. Actually, hold on, I'm going to look it up. See if this will tell me the farming sim. Western Wales signposts. Trees, rocks and more. Right, hold on. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm going to watch this video and see if it tells me if there's one for the main ones. I don't really watch much of the video, but I already noticed the signposts are these little blue markers. So there's 2 up here. Also it will show the 3 here that I already cut down. There's one over here. And I think there's one up by the store as well, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll take a little trip up here and see what these do. So we'll go and cut them, or see what they say. It might just be to do with the rocks, I don't know. Hopefully there's one to cut all these trees away, because obviously, don't get me wrong, there would have been extra cash to help out with the extension of the farm, but look how many trees there are. Think how much time that would take me to cut all them down. And I think the trees on this side were actually getting in the way of the sprayer. Because I don't know why the sprayer takes such a wide angle, but it kept like cutting across the water and hitting the trees. So hopefully these are up here can get rid of it. See that CP1? Is that one of the auctioned areas? It could be. I mean, I'm going to be buying it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Right, so apparently There's some signposts here. It tells you what they do anyway. Right, that's them there. Let's see what these do. Well, permanently remove all the trees from... That's the one we want. What do you do? Move all the rocks. That wouldn't be a real bad idea. It means I can... Yeah, I'm going to do it. Cut them both down. Try to make it go down. Yeah. So if I cut this one down, it cuts the trees down. There we go. They're all gone. And then if we cut this one down, it cuts all the rocks down. Maybe that wasn't... I suppose I could flatten that. But it's good all the trees are gone. Think how much time that would have took. And I can actually... It's not actually quite that good looking now that the trees are all gone. Oh well. But yeah, I'm gonna flatten this bit of land. Does flatten... I think flatten costs money, doesn't it? Is it that one? Let's level that one, yeah. Yeah, it's sort of getting there. That means I can actually use this land. It doesn't actually go down, okay. I think it usually does, but I think I've got a mod that removes all the costs for terraforming. So we'll just bring all this down. It doesn't really need to be perfect, to be honest. It kinda looks weird now that the rocks have all gone. Yeah. Yeah, it's kinda weird looking at it. Oh, I'll get rid of the water. I don't want it to get rid of the water. Ah well. There we go, it never existed. Yeah. Can't see me. That's fine if I can't go, I'm not bothered about that. Yeah, I don't know. It'll do. It does look weird, but... hey ho. Oh well. I can already see that, it looks horrendous from here. I'll do decorations and stuff. I did see a bit, it looks horrendous from here. I think I know what bit it's at. It's the bit over here with a little lake. Yeah. I'll keep the lake there, because I like the lake there. I'll try not to touch that. Can I change the size? Yeah. Ba -ba -da -ba -ba. You see the map just zoom out when I done that? It's like, what the hell is going on? I'm not too bothered. If I miss little bits or that, I can fix them later. Just gonna do this while we're waiting for that field to finish. Because there's not really much we can do right now. I've already done the grass cutting. But as I say, next time I'm gonna let it grow an extra day maybe. I think the minimap's confused on what's going on. I'm just trying not to touch the water because I don't want to mess the lake up. Because I like driving past that lake when I'm going to the train station. That's that all gone. There we go. So that should be gone from view now. So I can see it for there. Don't think there's any more. It does look really weird now with all the trees gone. But at least it means I can expand. So the joys of that means, off camera, I'm going to need to figure out what's going where. Figure out the difference in the field sizes. Get the plough out. Figure out where it's going. All that stuff. Just level out fields. Or lay out fields, not level out. And as we get more vehicles, we can start putting the vehicles out. So let me know in the comments, do you actually want to see the sugar beet planting as well? It just means another episode of this basically. So you'll get 2 of these and then the harvesting. Or do I just do that one off camera and then we can do all the harvesting? So I find it probably easier doing it this way, rather than getting 2 episodes of just this. Because I don't do them both at the same time because it's of the seasons, and sugar beet and soybean go on separate days or months. So yeah, we'll just let this go. I'll probably go and top up the manure, but other than that I think we're just good to just let these guys go. Right, so that's all that done. So yeah, once we've fast forwarded to October, that's pretty much is done. We've got no animals we need to look after, so we can just skip time. And I've got a few productions up and running, so we should get a decent amount of cash through the next few months, and that should pay for the tractor that comes for the baler. But yeah, once we've got the sugar beet harvested, we'll be making money, because that goes, as I say, in all the different productions, and we'll make a lot more. Also forgot to mention earlier that cut sugar beet gives more sugar than regular sugar beet. Actually, I'll quickly show you what I mean. So down here, so sugar beet, I'm just going to rinse this out once the sugar beet's out of here. Unfortunately I can't take it out of there, but I can. Yeah, so that's still got over 5 million now, almost 5 million. But yeah, you can see same amount of sugar but less, more sugar for the same amount, and the actual sugar beet is a 1-to-1. Actually you get more sugar, cut sugar, from sugar beet. So yeah, you actually get more sugar out of cut sugar than sugar beet. I bet sugar cane is it's the exact same, right? Okay. So how much cotton fabric? Not much left. Actually, no, is it not the cotton? It's cotton. Or was, yeah. I was still got a decent amount. Shouldn't that cotton, that fabric not be distributing? Yeah. Right, so as I said, we'll just skip to October, because there's nothing we can really do at the moment. £37,000 on production, wow. Obviously not all of them are running though. So I think we checked the price for soybean and it's good in November, which is good, so it means we can just skip to the next day once we've harvested everything and it'll be ready. So it looks like we will have enough for another tractor. So we can pop that down with the baler. Although I think I said I was going to swap the baler as well. So what I'm going to do is just get a round baler. 125, 180, 240. Is that a round? That's a square. I don't want a square, I want a round one. Maybe I think the smaller, the round ones are smaller, aren't they? 49. $240. Is that a round one? No. That's a round one. Kubota. That's the one that's got a wrapper. Is there not a I think there's a fast one, isn't there? Hold on, let me just new wrap. I should have like a fast baler. Fast baler, that one. And I believe that one's a round bale. Yeah. How much is that? It's only 110. So yeah. What's the speed of that more? I think it's only 10, isn't it? Right, well what I'll do is we'll go and sell this baler. Of course it doesn't need repairs because it was on the $133. Yeah, it should pay for it. So what we'll do, I was going to see the speed of the mower. I think it's only 10. Oh, 15. Okay. So we might as well customize it to make it go the same speed. Right, so we'll go back to the end. Even if it's wrong, if it doesn't matter because we can put it on cruise control. Right, so 15. Net wrap. Foil colour. Foil colour doesn't really matter because it's not going to be on foil. That's only for the actual wrapping, but I'm not going to let it wrap. I just want it to spit out bales. So we'll buy that at 110. That's actually cheaper than the other baler. Then we'll just grab our usual Massey Ferguson. Get an engine. Front wheels with weights. Design regular GPS. At 325. That's actually cheaper than I thought it was going to be. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll go and grab this stuff. So this has now got its own dedicated tractor. Long overdue. So if I turn on, it'll drop. I suppose we could do that if we just put the actual... God, this looks so weird without the mountains anymore. Oh well. We'll just take this down here. Right, so can I not change the size? No, it's only 125s. But that's fine though, the tractor can hold more, the truck trailer can hold more if it's quite small. But that will be spitting them out quite quickly. But it is a fast baler though, so we'll just spit them out now and get the next one ready. We'll pop this down here and then we'll end this episode, and then I'm going to go straight into the next one. Turn off auto drop. What else we got? Oh wait, that requires net. I don't want net. Hold on, customize it. I don't like the net ones. Means I need to go and buy the stuff for it. So this one can now be copied to this one. Yeah. So that will now just follow that one. Cool. So that the good thing about the round ones is it won't get stuck on bales because it will just keep checking them out. So it won't reverse over them or anything. It will just go to the next line and start going down. But anyway, that's going to be it for today, folks. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm going to end the episode here, and I'm going to go straight into the next one with the harvesting of everything, and we'll get all the crops moved, put them into where they need to be, and I could probably start with putting everything in position. So I'll catch you then. Goodbye for now.